What's up, everybody? What are we doing tonight? I'm hearing gold already. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at what the commotion is with gold. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Oh boy, and it's at an all-time high. Come on, don't crash just yet. So is that what we're doing tonight? We're shorting gold? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shorting gold, shorting gold. All right, let's say hello to everybody. First, Jesse James, Nicholas Gomez, the man on the other side of the ocean, Julian, Zach, Rick Reed. Oh boy. Nicholas Gomez, the consistency rules start when you get the PA. Yes, sir. As soon as you get your PA, you have 30% consistency rule and a 30% drawdown rule with Apex Trader Funding. All right, are we shorting this gold at all-time highs, or what are we doing here? Want to short it? Short it. So who's shorting gold and who's long on gold? Let's take the consensus here. Who's long and who's short on gold? Rick is long from 38.91. Zach is short. I'm interested in a short pretty soon, but I need to get it. I need to see a little higher. Need them to set all-time high, and then we'll short it. All right, what's NQ doing? Anything interesting on the NQ side? Since now everybody hates NQ at night. All right, NQ in a descending channel broke out. Potential short there too. Pivot point. All right, let's watch gold since to be the highlight of the night. Good evening to everyone. Maybe I should switch to micros and start building a short for gold. SR, well, we do gold at night. I don't think I've switched officially to gold, but gold's moving tonight. Willie Trades Futures, did the government shut down? Not that I know of. I just literally got home. So let's take a look at financialjuice.com. Let's take a look at CNBC. Any news on shutdown? Oh, it starts tonight after midnight. Oh boy. So NQ short opportunity. Cooper's in the house. All right, gold ripping. What's NQ doing? Are we going to get little NQ crash tonight with the government shut? Government shuts down at midnight, huh? U.S. government will shut down after midnight. God, my Stream Deck is not working tonight. I don't know what happened, so I got to do everything manual. All the flips are going to be manual today. All right, let's see if this is... where's the website? I don't even know which one it is. Maybe it's this one? Hold on. Great. Not going to be able to switch screens today because my Stream Deck is not working. Updated OBS, and I think I created a problem. All right, let's try this one. There we go. All right. U.S. government shutdown after midnight. So potential NQ drop tonight? Is that what it is? Gold pushing. Stock futures are lower as government shutdown looms. All right, time to short NQ then. All right, I got to do this manual now. I got to do all the transitions today manual. Great. Oh, not that one. Not this. What are we doing here? I think it's this one. There we go. All right, let's take a look at what this market's doing tonight then. Potential NQ short then. Gold going to the moon. And NQ just hanging out here. So NQ got out of... I was watching that descending channel. I was going to short 40, and I had to get out of the house. And when I came back, I was pissed. That short played out lovely on that channel. Hold on. 840 was the short. And I had to get out of the house, so I didn't. When I came back, I was pissed. Look at that. Right here. Boom. All right. All right, I think let's start watching gold then. EJNYCEN, what's up, brother? I don't know what's going on with my stream deck today. It's not working. I don't know what happened, but I'm stuck doing all the transitions manually today, so maybe no transitions other than the automated stuff already set up. All right. All right, so we're going to have another gold run with this whole government shutdown. Sty Guy Bye. What's up, man? I'm only $4 away from passing my first TPT eval. $4 away, brother. Nicely done. All right. That's sweet. All right, gold, I guess headed to the moon today. NQ, what are you doing? NQ is lingering here. Congrats, brother. All right. ER77 traded gold earlier in all accounts, only trading one eval now. Looks like you're done for the night. ER77 with that gold run. All right, nicely done. Kushal, all right. The gold is pushing. I don't know if I can hop on a long just like that, though. But I guess this whole government shutdown is ride gold to the moon. Silver's going nuts. Everything's going nuts tonight, except NQ. All right, what are we gonna do with gold? So who's in a short on gold? I think it's only one, right? Everybody else is in a long. Oh, what's up, JC? How was the New York session? I did good this morning. I got some nice green. I think I walked out with $1,000 across all my accounts and called it a day. EJNYC thinking of shorting silver. Spencer XX. Spencer XX, don't short gold. Some scalps should be available. But let's see what it's doing, man. Government shutdown now has me thrown off. All right, let's take a look at NQ. We know gold is in an ascending channel. NQ broke out of a descending channel. Oh, this short, man. I missed this short right here. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Literally had the whole thing drawn up and get out of here. All right, so NQ, where's the pivot point on NQ? Missed the pivot point, 780 down there. We already saw that pullback. We're kind of in the middle now. All right. Guess gold. Let's take a look at gold rush tonight. So who's got the cojones to short gold tonight? Indonesia trade. Good morning, sir. My God. Gold. What the hell? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't even know what to tell you guys here on gold. Government shutdown. Just hop on. Wow. Rick about to make 9K on gold. PR out on gold. Oh, man. You guys are killing me here. All right. So I guess this government shutdown is a gold rush for tonight. All right, I'm going to have to wait for a pullback if we even get a pullback on gold. How do you even long this right now? R1 is all the way at 907. John Berger, and look at GC go. Yep, it's taking off here. All right, let's see what gold does at that pivot point. Pivot point is up. R1 is up at 907. Silver's flying, so I guess is NQ tanking yet with the government shutdown in 2 hours? Government shutdown in 2 hours tonight? Wow. All right. All right, NQ not moving much. I guess let's watch the gold rush today. Well, good evening to everyone. I guess the highlight of the night is gold. NQ not doing much yet, at least. And gold taking a little pullback here. Guess that is the 9 EMA touch on gold. Just long it. All right, NQ, what are you doing? NQ is in a holding pattern right now. Gold just taking off. Wow. Gold just taking off. All right, I'll wait for a stronger pullback then on gold. Let's see what gold does then at the pivot point, 908. It's going to be a repeat on that last night. Tom H. Travel around the country, so I'm pretty close to you, JC. I'm in Holiday Inn in Albuquerque. Oh, nice. You're about one state away from me. Vinny, gold up, then NQ down. That's what I'm thinking. Government shutdown. I'm watching for NQ. Any signs of a pullback here? Not yet. Gold is rallying, but we do have government shutdown at midnight, apparently. But NQ hanging out. So maybe that's how it plays tonight. Gold rallies and NQ takes a pullback on this government shutdown. Carlos, gold, yes, sir. R1 is, what is it, 908? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And NQ starting to take a little pullback here. All right, we're looking at NQ now. NQ coming back. Tried to get out of this descending channel, and I missed the 840 short. This was the short area. Missed that one. And gold, well, with the government shutdown, I don't know what gold's going to do. Probably just go to the moon tonight. Like we got some news event going on with the government shutdown at midnight. All right, gold breaking the 9 EMA for the first time in a long time. Oh boy, everything's moving tonight, huh? Look at this. What to do. Sty Guy, pass your eval. Nicely done, sir. Great job, man. Congratulations. Structure, Mr. Structure. Good evening, sir. Gold loving 5-point pullbacks. Let's see if this is a stronger pullback. Coming back to that pivot point. Coulda, woulda shorted that. And Q hunting for that pivot point at 775. Things starting to turn. We got government shutdown in 2 hours. Yeah, gold ripping. Let's see how far this pullback goes. I wouldn't mind trying to hop on a long, but all right, NQ also now coming down. Government shutdown in 2 hours. Oh, gold coming back into that channel now. All right, gold taking a pullback. See how far this pullback goes. Where's VWAP on gold? VWAP 392. 200 SMAs at 391. Rick only made 3K. Nicely done, man. All right, is this the pullback for the longs on gold? Is that it? Rick, I need 9K to pass Zach to a lose shorting gold. You didn't hold on to that short? I thought you were on a short, Zach. Rick, it's not real money. All right, let's see where this pullback on gold takes us. And what's NQ doing here? NQ decided. All right, watching how far we're going to go on this pullback on gold. We got pivot point at 890. VWAP 892. $892. I'll look to see what happens down here and potentially hop on a long. Guess they're just gonna bring this down. JJ Kimo, yo JC, my gold trade paid huge last night. Nice. I think gold has been the highlight for the last couple of days for everybody during Asia. Gold short, nice. Zach flipped long. All right, let's see if gold comes down to VWAP. You got a pivot point down there. You got 200 SMA. Got a little area of confluence around 890. Let's see what happens around 890. Gold has been on a rampage. Gold not coming down. What's NQ doing? NQ is still in this little holding pattern here. I still think gold might try to do that pivot point test. VWAP down at 892. Jose Aguirre, silver is pumping. All right, let me just make sure I've said hello to everybody. I think I've said hello. Oh, Jeff Koski in the house. Indonesia Trade, Charles Zhang. All right, let's see what gold does at VWAP 892. That's the pivot point. That's the 200 SMA as well. Unless they break now to the downside. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right. All right, gold coming for VWAP, that pivot point, 892, 200 SMA, this red line right here. See if that's the test on that pivot point or look above and fail. NQ, what is NQ doing? NQ is still in a holding pattern, not doing much there. All right, I guess the news is all around gold today. Anybody catch that short from like 904, 902 area? NQ didn't quite hit pivot VWAP yet. 892 for VWAP. Pivot point at 890. Kushal, any straight to funded with no consistency, daily loss limit, or trailing drawdown firm? Not that I know of, my friend. We wish that there was a straight to funded with no consistency rule. I think most of the straight to fundeds that I know have 20% consistency rule. So as far as I know, I don't think there's a prop firm offering a straight to funded with no consistency rule. All right, here it comes for VWAP. that 892 area. You got 200 SMA. You got some support there. That was the breakout area on the pivot point at 890. Let's see what happens down here. Man, gold flushing below VWAP, coming for that pivot point at 890. $890 needs to hold. All right, and what's nasty NASDAQ doing? Nasty NASDAQ. In a range. All right, go back to gold. Sty guy. Everybody's so getting used to gold now, moving that nobody cares about NQ at night now. That's fun. All right, so apparently we got a government shutdown tonight. What time did it say? Midnight. So 12 p.m. Eastern, government shuts down. Zach looking like it. King Caesar, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. They're going to block Truth Social too. King Caesar got to pay out and then tilted again. Hey, that's the story of everybody. Get to pay out and then you blow your accounts for some reason. All right, gold. What you gonna do down here? And NQ in a range. All right, gold coming to this VWAP area, 892. Pivot point, though, is down at 890. We haven't touched pivot point yet. Let's see. See if gold can give us a bigger pullback down to that pivot point. 890 area. I like John's idea. Smash that like, folks. Help me out with the YouTube algo. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like. Chad, I torched a funded that had 6K drawdown, happened so fast. You know, how many of us have had an account with 6K, 7K, 8K a drawdown, and you blow it literally in a day after working on it for a day or two? It happens. Tilt is real, man. I think I've had one brutal tilt session with 5 or 6K in drawdown on stream. That was funny. Arish, what's up, brother? All right, John got the likes up a little bit here. Thank you. All right, NQ. Let's see what NQ's doing now. NQ's still in that range. Cole, I blew a Topstep funded with 10K balance in one day. Ouch. 10K. That's some green right there, brother. But it happens. I'm not going to judge. We've all, I'm sure, blown an account with substantial drawdown on it. Kushal, buy 2 different firms and always hedge. That's an interesting tactic. John, I've told my story. I blew 20 accounts with 7K. Yeah, I blew Apex 19 accounts last year, right after they asked for a video review. Started doing the video review and I blew them all. I remember those days. OM, I had 15K on Topstep and gone. Wow. I think everyone has had their story, their big profit on the account blown in one day. NQ getting aggressive. All right, let's take a look at NQ. Ooh, NQ breaking the bottom of that range. What's it going to do? Is this the government shutdown starting or a trap? Is this the government shutdown cliff? Or are we just playing the range and right back up? Best DJ in town. I have the best out of all. My funded futures funded 50K to 48,250, back up to 51,200, then blown in the next day. PR77 taking some off. Jesse's in a short on NQ looking for that flush. Well, if it's government shutdown, then it might get juicy with NQ tonight. All right, is NQ going to break the bottom of that overnight range? Be going down tonight. Government shutdown? Or are we just range bound and right back up? All right, gold coming down to that pivot point, 890 talked about. All right, so let's see if NQ breaks. Let's see if NQ breaks. Sty Guy. That's a story right there. Sty Guy made 40K in Bitcoin during COVID in 2020, then opened a personal account to trade futures and blew 40K in a month. Oh boy, gold coming down too. What is gold doing? Oh boy, it's getting interesting tonight. All right, I'm going to try a long on gold here. We're in a long on gold, and let's take a look at NQ. Silver is moving wilder than gold tonight. Levon, 890 breaks. Next support is 885. Yeah, I'm watching 90. If I see a break before 90, then I'll close my gold trade. We'll see what this government shutdown potentially creates here. All right, look at Jesse looking for that break here of bottom of that range. Nathan, I'm attempting a long at gold, but I got a pretty tight stop. Get to about 890, I'm out. Pavan, I think shutdown not possible. Well, I thought they said that the shutdown is happening, that it's official tonight at midnight. According to CNBC, it's official. No, Fox is also saying shutdown at midnight. All right, let's see what gold does here. It's attempting to get above VWAP again. See if they can bring this back up. Pavan, everything's a trap tonight. It's all going downhill. All right, gold struggling to bounce here at VWAP. Not being able to get above VWAP here. Looking for a faster bounce here. Extraordinary Cave Trader, what's up? We're all going to find out tonight what this shutdown means. Gold's on a rally. NQ's trying to flush. We'll figure this out. We'll know by the morning what the shutdown does. John, when did Jesse James become a breakout trader? Actually, I saw Jesse take a reversal trade yesterday too. Was it yesterday or the day before? I believe he took a reversal on gold, which I was surprised. And a green trade. No, a green reversal trade. I was like, go Jesse. Jesse James, I'm not. This is just in case. All right, gold's starting to push up. See if it can continue. Got a tight stop. Not giving it more than 889 on this. But needs to push. Let that one simmer. There is a descending channel there, so I gotta watch it. Expect that descending channel potentially come back down. But we'll see. NQ. NQ's not flushing. John looking for a gold entry on a long. A little lower, closer to the trend line, and after we close the 5-minute FVG. You're looking for the test of that trend line. And happy kids, I'm scared to short NQ. Well, it's been hovering here. What's it going to do? Come back into the range or flush? All right, this bounce on gold's not convincing me. We are in a descending channel too, so careful on this one. Jesse James, malas influencias. All right, gold is struggling at these moving averages, trying to push up, trying to establish itself above VWAP. Struggling. Jeff Vance, very methodical grind lower, likely just building liquidity for a breakout on NQ. Well, let's see. So is NQ going to flush this level, the bottom of that overnight range, or are we bouncing here? What does the chat think? Vinny is waiting for the NQ flush. Jeff Koski, it's bouncing here. Rebbe, both ways. HR, flush it. Has his order ready. John, everyone is looking short, so my contrarian mind says load the boat. Well, we got a chat divided. That's good. That's when it gets fun. Got some longs. We got some shorts down there on NQ. Jeff Vance, midnight will be interesting. JT1111, long on NQ at the bottom of this range. All right. So some of you are thinking just the bottom of the range or right back up. Some of you thinking NQ flush. Shaw going down to zero. It's the end of the Armageddon tonight. Government shutdown. It's all crashing tonight. Gold curling. Yeah, gold's not doing what I want it to do for sure. Let's see if we can start building some base around VWAP, which is what I'm banking on here. Start moving back up. Thanos, during shutdown, historically, half the times equities market rallied. All right, good to know. That's a good stat. Appreciate Thanos. Appreciate you sharing that. Jeff Vance, NQ hanging on to a very large volume cliff by its teeth on the 1 hour using VBB. John, flat, but for whatever reason, looking for a reason to go long. All right, gold, let's go, baby. Let's go. Go to the moon. Gold starting to wake up. I need you to push hard. Still in a range, though. Needs to break. So if gold breaks above 95, then we're good. Otherwise, it's still range bound. Might be building a bear flag. Carlos, to the moon. All right, gold. My gold long starting to look good. Come on, gold. Push, baby. Come on. Need you to break above 95. All right, we'll let that one simmer for a little bit. Let's go back to NQ. Uh-oh, NQ starting to bounce. All right, so on NQ, if you're long, type a 1. If you're long on NQ, type 1. If you're short on NQ, type 2. Let's see how divided this chat is tonight. NQ, who's long? Type 1. Who's short? Type 2. Let's go. Ari, short. Music creator, short. Vinny Cruz, short. Short. Look at these shorts. Never Folds, short. 1. Scary Baker, long. Lena Pena, short. Mini Trader, flat. HR2, short. Carlos, long. Apple ATM, long. John Bergen, flat. Bartolo, long. Oh my God. JT1111, long. Lens Logic, short. Otco Metro, short. PR77, short. SciSage, short. All right, pretty divided. Looks like shorts overall, majority. A couple of you are flat. Sat4 Trader long. All right, now let's go to gold. Who's long on gold right now? Type of 1. Who's short on gold? Type 2. All right, also divided. Long, long, long on gold. 2 shorts, shorts. All right, so also pretty divided. PR77 long on gold. Oh boy, we're taking a little tank here. Uh-oh. A lot of longs on gold right now. And gold is taking a pullback here. 2 points now at 890. All right, here's the make or break area for gold, 890. Gonna have to clip it pretty soon. Gold just came to that pivot. Ooh, gold flushed the pivot point. All right, let's see if it continues down. I got to close this trade. Woo! All right, looks like I just took a pretty bad loss here on gold. Come on, bounce. Gold just did the nasty, flushed, and they bounce it. All right, let's see if gold bounces here or further downside. Was that the sweep it needed? Long bounce. Let's go. All right, gold. NQ not flushing yet though. John caught the bounce for 25 ticks. Nice. Ibrahim, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Just hopped on from a traffic light. All right, Ibrahim. Gold did a pie in the face is right. See if they bounce this. Otherwise, gold's in trouble here. Long's in a little bit of trouble at the pivot point. Carlos, what a ride. Just lost 50 bucks. Then recovered with the bounce up. Back up 110. Yoda trades an NQ long. OM long NQ. All right, NQ still not flushing. Rebby, gold always takes me out first before its move. Seattle, bro, how you long in NQ? Isn't there a government shutdown? I'm not on a long on NQ, but I know there's a couple in the chat on longs in NQ. Jesse, walked away to warm up some pepperoni hot pocket and missed your exit. Right investments. Yo, what up, JC? I'm up 3.2K on my funded futures, and today, tomorrow was the last day I needed to get to payout, and I just hit the target. This will be my first futures payout. All right, brother. Right investments. Congrats. Right investments. Appreciate you, man. Good stuff. Jeff Vance, NQ, 2 hours of chop. All right, guys. Well, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. That does help me out with the YouTube algo. Smash that like, smash subscribe. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And for those of you that trade nasty NASDAQ in the morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Carlos, gold holding in there, but looks weak. Well, it came back. Now it's at VWAP again. Let's see if this is the play we were all looking for. See if they finally push this up. Otherwise, it's back downtown. Came to VWAP and needs to push hard. Jesse James, I like that. 158 folks. Let's get that. Let's get those likes going. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. We do this every night. And the good thing about this is it's you guys that makes the stream fun. Not me. It's you guys. Jeff Vance, I don't think gold swept as low as needed for a true continuation. We shall see, though. Very nice bounce. Yeah, I'm liking the bounce, but needs to push. Needs to push. Spencer X, I like it. I like it. Smash that like. John, somewhere that ICT guy is smiling. All right, gold bouncing now. On gold. Let's go. Back up. Zach, I can't believe I survived that. Same here, brother. Same here. But if it doesn't bounce, we're going to have to get out of this. I'll tell you that. Ugh, not pushing. All right, Jesse. Jesse's about to get his NQ to flush. Let's go. Let's root for Jesse's short here. Look at him. He's coming down. Josh, good evening, sir. All right, gold struggling to bounce. Took a nasty dip down to 85. Bounced right back up, but was not able to get above 95, which has been struggling since the initial flush. Not looking good for gold right now. Jesse James, the 1 time out of 10 breakouts works for me. All right, you got your little breakout. Nicely done, Jesse. Yeah, we need gold to get above 895. It struggled, and it took another nasty rejection at 895. It's not looking good. Not looking good right now. King Caesar. Gosh, yeah, we're trading futures tonight. At least trying to. And gold and NQ both coming down hard. Is this the government shutdown news? King Caesar 10 micro short on gold. ER77 flat MNQ. And Jesse James, did you close that or are you still in it? Indonesia trade. This session is fun. Yeah, man. Everything's moving. Everything's moving hard. Looks like this government shutdown is going to create some volatility. Top dog, can we stop paying taxes if they shut down? Haven, I am long in gold now. 889, nice entry. Nice entry, but it is struggling to bounce. Oh, Jesse James closed it. Got it. Well, you got some nice green there. So green is green. King Caesar trading from his phone on the highway. Love it. All right, guys, don't forget, smash that like, smash that subscribe. NQ going crazy tonight. Gold taking a pullback, trying to crash, trying to bounce. Does need to get above 895. Jesse James back in his short. Okay. All right, where is NQ? NQ attempting to flush that pivot point, huh? NQ flushing that 780 pivot point right now. Jeff Koski, Jesse wants to give it all back. Jesse's in a short targeting 765 on NQ. And I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get some H2O. Be right back. God damn, I gotta do everything manual today. This Stream Deck's not working tonight. All right, I'm back. Stream Deck's not working. All right, gold still not bouncing. Gold's in trouble. Pavon, exit 889. It's not looking good. Gold's not looking good on this bounce, boys. King Caesar. Pavon, 886 is a good entry. I think gold's about to go to the moon. But I thought about that half an hour ago too. Ooh, nasty bounce on gold. Here we go. Nope. Can't get above 895. Needs to get above 895. CB sold the long on gold, made long NQ at 760. Seattle, NQ is not going up, bro. DJNY, let's see this gold pump. Well, gold needs to get above 895 to convince me on the pump. Otherwise, gold's a little bit of trouble right now. Coming back to VWAP. Testing VWAP at 892 for gold. It does need to get above 895. That's the area it got rejected twice. Christopher Zazek, 2 base hits tonight. But my CL trade is going nowhere. Crude going nowhere then. Huh? Gold struggling to get above VWAP at 892. Ibrahim in the green. Jesse James telling us that crude is only 2 ticks per minute right now. But what is this government shutdown going to do? Is it going to tank NQ and ES? Are we going to see NQ come down hard? What time is the shutdown? At midnight, right? Harish, gold, let's go. Gold not bouncing, man. Needs to get above 895. Struggling. Pavon, I'm going to go with Eastern. All right, guys. In the meantime, while we wait for the government shutdown, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe, hit that notification bell. All that good stuff. King Caesar, 20 micro short. Vinny Cuz, NQ could flush to 24,360. Government shutdown in 45 minutes. Which way will it go? NQ, will it tank? Will gold rip? Or are they both going to go in the same direction? So who thinks there's going to be a reaction to the shutdown at midnight? Anyone with a government shutdown experience? What happens on the minute? You guys think we're going to get a reaction at midnight? Jose Aguirre telling us markets don't care about shutdown. All right. Brings a little confidence to everybody. Jesse James, nah, the reaction will be just the normal lunch breaks overseas, my opinion. All right. CB, history says market prices in by shutdown, then bounces per ChatGPT. All right. ChatGPT. Ibrahim, markets react to anything these days. King Caesar scaling out on possible drop as he doesn't like slow. I love how Caesar doesn't like slow markets, but trades the Asia from his phone on the freeway. John, with an interesting way of looking at it. Look at it on the bright side. Bureau of Labor and Statistics will be closed for a while, so no jobs data will be released by the feds, at least during the shutdown. Market only cares about NVIDIA. Texas made. We all need a little help from ChatGPT. All right, let's ask ChatGPT. Hold on. All right, guys. I asked ChatGPT on gold futures. Hold on, let me find freaking Stream Deck is not working tonight, so I can't switch scenes on the fly. I got to do it manually. Let's see if I can find screen for website. All right, so I asked ChatGPT what's going to happen to gold futures. So can't predict exactly what will happen, but based on historical behavior and current market conditions, here's the most likely scenario for gold futures in the U.S. Government shutdowns at midnight. What the market is currently signaling, gold prices are already trading near record highs amid rising expectations of a shutdown. Investors are treating gold as a safe haven asset in times of policy uncertainty. There is growing speculation that economic data releases could be delayed if government operations are curtailed. That makes it harder to read the macro environment and could push markets towards safe assets like gold. All right, so most likely outcome. Given the above, the most probable trajectory is upward pressure rally in the near term. Gold futures are likely to rally further, or at least hold strong as traders seek a hedge against fiscal and economy uncertainty. All right, so that's ChatGPT for you. Going to the moon tonight with gold. All right, so we're going to start asking ChatGPT here now for... All right, same scenario. My keyboard is acting up. Same scenario. What about silver's futures? All right, let's bring in the silver now. God damn it! The day that I need my stream deck, it's not working. I got to do all this manual. Hold on, guys. Here we go. All right, same scenario for silver. The dynamics for silver futures in a U.S. government shutdown scenario are similar to gold's, but with a few important twists. Here's a breakdown of the most likely outcome. Many of the same forces pushing gold higher would also support silver. Some of those include safe haven demand, uncertainty premium, weak dollar, rate cut expectations, industrial demand floor, potential for outperformance versus gold by percentage. Likely near-term scenario. If shutdown occurs, upward bias rally, silver futures are likely to move higher or at least stay elevated, especially if the shutdown drags or political uncertainty increases. All right, so silver also to the moon, according to ChatGPT. Guess that's all we got to do now is just trade based on ChatGPT here. Oh, now you guys want me to ask Grok. Let's bring in X now. Let's see if Grok and ChatGPT are in confluence tonight. My God, ChatGPT just wrote a book, guys. All right, hold on. Again, my apologies, but my my stream deck not working tonight, so I got to do this manually. So hold on. Here we go. All right, Grok wrote a book. U.S. government shutdown is imminent. September 30, 2025, with federal blah, 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 blah. U.S. government shutdown have typically had a muted short-term effect on gold price as they are viewed as temporary disruption rather than existential threats to the economy. Gold often sees initial safe haven by buying due to uncertainty, but gains are modest and can reverse as markets anticipate quick resolutions. Okay, the examples, I guess, quick rally and then baboosh. Current market reaction and most likely outcome. In the lead up to tonight's deadline, Gold has already surged dramatically, breaking multiple records this week as investors pile into safe haven assets amid heightened uncertainty. Shutdown fears, potential delays in economic data could cloud Federal Reserve decisions, increasing policy risk and boosting gold's appeal. So Grok not. All right, so most likely outcome. Here we go. Gold futures will likely rise modestly in the immediate aftermath of the shutdown, overnight into October 1st trading, extending the safe haven rally as initial headlines drive buying. Okay, so it looks like we're in for a quick rally into midnight, boys. So quick rally into midnight, and then don't overstay your welcome is basically what Grok is saying. So, but it is saying that most likely outcome, gold futures will likely rise modestly, 0.5 to 2% in the immediate aftermath of the shutdown. In other words, overnight into October 1st trading, extending the safe haven rally as initial headlines drive buying. All right, let's all lose tonight on gold. Try to long it. All right, back to reality. Anyone here know or saw where he searched this? I did ChatGPT for the first one and Grok for the second one, which is X's X.com AI. This is AI, guys. This is not financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. Extraordinary Cave Trader, both of them were based on AI. So we know that Grok is Twitter's AI engine, and ChatGPT was the initial one that I read. So take it with a grain of salt, my friend. I wouldn't believe any of that or make a trading decision based on that. Strictly for entertainment purposes only. Texas made, don't get financial advice from my AI. 100% agree. We're just having a little bit of fun with it tonight. That's not financial advice in any way. Take it with a grain of salt. Have fun. But that's what both of them are suggesting. All right, guys, half an hour, 30 minutes, government shutdown in 30 minutes. And if you're enjoying the stream, remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, guys. This is just for fun while you're trading. Let's not make this any bigger than it should be. Just a little escape and some entertainment while you trade. In your man caves, your office, hiding the losses from the wife. George Panos, what's up? Rebbe, from now on, Grok will be my analyst to trade. I give the pick of chart and will give me entry and exit points. I've done that on the 5-minute. It's very interesting. AI can quickly gather. Of course, CB. This is, again, guys, this is entertainment purposes only. Please don't go and long gold blindly unless your chart is telling you to go to long it. We're just having a little bit of fun. And I guess at midnight or through the night or tomorrow morning, we'll know if gold rallied. All right, anyways, back to NQ. What are we even watching here? Okay, NQ flushed below the overnight low of the range, overnight range low. Can't even speak now. We flushed to 766, starting now in a little bit of consolidation area. John, of course, now you say it. One thing I know, John, is you wouldn't even you would not make a decision based on AI, my friends. Chris New, fade ChatGPT and Grok. I agree. Fade it. Actually, I can't say agree because I'm not, because this is just entertainment purposes only. AI and Finance Hub, is the shutdown official? 100%, brother. It's official. It's happening. 30 minutes for the shutdown. Gold is struggling to get above that VWAP, though. George Panos, how long will the shutdown last? That's a good question, my friend. Till our lovely Republicans and Democrats figure it out. David Turner, I feel like we're all at a Super Bowl watch party. I agree, man. Getting excited. 30 minutes. We're all about to see history here. Or a nothing burger. CB, something is going to happen. Nothing burger, in my opinion, will list no shutdown. No, the shutdown is official. So far, everything we've seen is it's happening in 26 minutes, to be exact. DJ NYC go for the tank in 26 minutes. Don with the magical question, if only we could figure out what retail expectations are. Ushal, can someone put 500 orders on book and see if market moves in their direction? Texas made. Gold is trying to bait everyone short for this breakdown. Not going to take the bait, but I want to. King Caesar, you still on the freeway? John, if we break the session low, I will front run the PLC point of control at 874. Texas made. It's so hard to short gold right now. All right, we got 20 minutes. Trade until you hear this. Order rejected. Exactly. King Caesar, 3 short. Order rejected. Order rejected. All right, we got 20 minutes. 20 minutes for the government shutdown. Rebbe, gold is real enemy of me. Every time I get in, it dumps hard. Yeah, we're going to see what happens with gold. NQ. Just flushing. Creeping down. Gold is playing with everybody's minds right now. Order rejected. Oh, man. Folks, if you're wanting to short gold, look at MGC. Not advising, though. What's going on over at MGC? All right, let me take a look at MGC. All right, flush for Jesse James on NQ. Look at that. Twenty minutes, 20 minutos. And the world comes to an end with the government shutdown. In the meantime, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Chris Noof, no pasa nada. There you go. That is the saying of the stream now. No pasa nada. Courtesy of Chris Noof. AI and Finance Hub. Gold is in sell the news mode. Watch out. It can spike to 39.10 or 38.60. Zach, I am, brother. I'm YOLO and gold on the midnight news drop. Government shutdown. Chris New short on platinum. I gotta touch platinum. I haven't touched platinum. I think that's the next one. I want to bring those are the next two I want to bring to the Asia session trading. Silver and platinum. King Caesar's flat waiting. Zach, literally popcorn with me. Extraordinary Cave Trader. What time did you say government shutdown? Midnight Eastern. In other words, what is it? 18 minutes. Cooper, there will be no NFP on Friday because of the shutdown. No data releases now that the government shut down. Tyson Hall, I get wrecked on gold every time. All right, gold needs to get above 895. Let's go. Which way will it go? Is this going to be one of those classics, NQ tanks, gold rips? We're all playing roulette at midnight. I'm playing roulette at midnight. How about that? Pull out some eval. All right, in the meantime, guys, we got what? 17 minutes for the government shutdown. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. We're watching history. The nothing burger of the government shutdown in the markets. Or will it be volatile? We'll find out. But in the meantime, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Roving 1, ridiculous not to release tomorrow. So tomorrow's data, they have it already. Tyson Hall longing gold last night was not the move. Dropped like oh yeah, I saw that. I went to bed after the stream and I woke up and I was like, man, I should have held that short. I got stopped out, I think, on that short. Forgot. Yeah, I know I didn't take it. So Christopher Zazek, JC said full port at midnight. The gambling mode is coming out. Extraordinary Cave Trader, full porting this. Watch it be like a nothing burger. We're all like, huh? What? What? Government shutdown? All right, get the popcorn, get the music going. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. All right, gold again, trying to get above VWAP, 892. Ooh, it's starting to push up. 895 is the area, it needs to get above. Government shutdown in 15 minutes. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna do? Oh, again, getting rejected at VWAP. Gold. Gold is range bound. Ugh. Tyson Hall blew 2 evals last night. Trying to long. Yeah, I saw the action this morning. I didn't trade it after the stream, but I saw that drop. That was crazy. King Caesar's in a short. All right. For my gamblers, for my degens, my NQ and now gold degens. Are you long in gold or are you shorting gold? Let's start with that. Let's start with gold and then we'll hop on NQ. If you're long in gold on the government shutdown, press 1. If you're shorting gold on the government shutdown, press 2. Long, Tyson, long, Steven, long, Sty Guy, long, CB, long, 1111, JT 1111, long, Seattle, long. Everybody bought into AI. Let's go AI tonight. Everyone's long on gold. All right. Everyone's long in gold. All right. Now let's hop on to NQ. With the government shutdown on NQ, if you're in a long, press 1. If you're in a short, press 2. I'm glad that that was just entertainment and we can't believe in AI. All right. Shorts on NQ, 2. So everyone's playing the inverse. Gold goes up, NQ goes down. All right, Tyson Hall short, Chris Newf short, Rebby short, Andrew short, CB long, Extraordinary Cave Trader long, Jesse short, Mohammed longs. All right, so a little more divided on NQ. Tony Lane short, Lena Pena short, OM short. All right, so everyone's a little all over the place on NQ. It looks like AI convinced you guys on gold. Everyone's long on gold. Yeah, degens you. Yeah, degens you. Jesse, short NQ. Vinny Koo, short NQ. Thanos, short NQ. Pavan, short NQ. Chat M, short NQ. All right. So looks like the inverse mentality is in play. Government shuts down, NQ tanks, golds go up. All right, we'll see. Order rejected, all in. Jerry Mitchell, short on NQ. All right, we're down to 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Who's got drinks? Start serving it up, boys. 12 minutes. Uh-oh, NQ waking up. Extraordinary Cave Trader. People about to blow evals and fundeds. I'm not even messing with funded accounts tonight. One eval. That's all I got. Tyson Hall. I still have PTSD from last night. Any red candle on gold gives me a heart palpitations. All right, guys, remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Government shutdown. This is technically a news event. So manage your risk, boys. Manage your risk. Whiskey on the rock. I like that. Put some Shivas on the rocks for me right now. Let's go. All right, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Sty Guy sipping on some bourbon. All right. E.H. Taylor, no less. Gold cannot get above VWAP, boys. 892. That's what? 1, 2, 3, fourth time trying to get above VWAP. Tyson Hall, yeah, we just asked AI. Listen, again, that's for entertainment purposes only. I do not in any way encourage you guys to use AI or make your trading decisions based on ChatGPT, but we had a little bit of fun with it. John, 800, here we come. All right, NQ starting to, what was that, 30, oh no, 10 points. Gold struggling at 892, can't get above VWAP. Nine minutes. Jesse James, 7:30. Here we come. Jesse James in a... Oh, Jesse, you're still in a short? For some reason, I thought you were long on NQ. All right. So, a lot of shorts on NQ and a lot of longs on gold. Let's see how it plays out. How funny would it be if it plays the opposite? NQ rips and gold tanks. Stealth, we're all here for the shutdown, brother. Find a seat, grab some popcorn, grab your drink, and let's go. A couple of us are in degen mode right now. Political clips. Does shutdown mean market dump? I wish I knew the answer to that. Jeff Koski, long on NQ. All right, so I think there's a little more division on the NQ. We got a couple of you guys short, some of you long on the government shutdown. Gold, looks like everybody fell for AI and long in it. Seven minutes for this nothing burger. If it doesn't move, I'm going to bed. All right. Jesse James, if it rips anywhere, the first move is the fake out. Be careful. All right. Cooper. Same here. Yvonne, I'm using stop loss. Stop. Degen mode, baby. Stock Wisdom Weekly. I've been up all night. It better move. I think we're all waiting for the move. But if it's a nothing burger, I'm out. I'm done. Going to bed. Going to bed. But it was a good time. We had a good time tonight. Tyson Hall, gold wants to ruin my life. I can never achieve true happiness. Yeah, gold lately has been helping me out for sure. Last week I had some tough New York session trading and gold bailed me out. So I have a warm relationship right now with gold. As long as it rips tonight. If it flushes, then I'm in trouble. Stealth, isn't there a government shutdown every year? This is normal now. The market doesn't care. Well, why do you have to be a party pooper? Everyone's excited. Everyone's got popcorn. We got some drinks going. We want some volatility. No, I'm kidding. You may be right. It could be a nothing burger. Just trying to get you all excited. Tyson Hall, gold helped me 10 times but hurt me 100, and I still keep going back to it. Yeah, there's something to be said about gold for sure. The instant gratification or the instant humiliation. All right, 5 minutes for this nothing burger. 5 minutes. All right, NQ looking like it wants to bounce here. All right, 4 minutes, guys. If it does nothing, I'm going to bed. I do appreciate all of you. We had a great night, fun night. Tried to keep the humor high today with AI. But again, that's for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what this nothing burger does. 4 minutes, 4 minutes. NQ trying to bounce. Gold still unable to get above VWAP. And if we see nothing in 4 minutes, I'm calling it a night, guys. It was a pleasure. I'll see you guys in the morning. And just like Jesse James just said, in the meantime, hit that like button. Help me out with the YouTube algo. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. What screen am I on? Even oh, I have my Stream Deck's not working tonight. I'm on manual mode tonight. It's even working tonight? Can't move my screens tonight, so I don't even know. There we go. Is anyone watching the news? I'm not, Kushal, but you're more than welcome to let us know what the news is saying right now. T-minus 2 minutes. No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes still. All right, now we're getting close. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It doesn't move. I'm calling it a night, guys. Two minutes for the government shutdown. Let's go. Which way will it go? King Caesar playing the reaction after the trap. One minute. One minute, and I go to bed. Cooper, I like waiting for Y2K. King Caesar, I think we dump and then pump gold, but we'll see. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's go. Hit that live button. Make sure you're on live on YouTube or on your phone. Hit the live button so it gets you closer to real time. Let's go. 20 seconds. Nothing burger. Pavon, stop loss. Don't blow accounts. Vinny Cuz, I'm flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wah, wah, wah. All right, guys, have a good night. I appreciate you all. The Nothing Burger. Wah, wah, wah. Have a good night, guys. It was fun. Fortunately, the market didn't do anything. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. If not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. For those of you that trade nasty NASDAQ in the morning, 9:15 a.m. Oh, we got 150 people here, man. Jeez. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Maybe let's hang out for a little bit longer. Let's see if it's maybe a delayed. It's probably a delayed response, guys. You know, it's traveling through the wire right now. The response will come in a few. Sty Guy, listen, guys, I appreciate you all. Hopefully I made this a little entertaining tonight with the shutdown and all. That's what trading's all about. Trying to find some type of crew to keep you entertained while you trade. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. That was a fun Nothing Burger. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you all. Seriously. Thanks for tuning in. Jesse James, King Caesar, Stock Wisdom Weekly, Best DJ in Town, Extraordinary Cave Trader, Pavon, Andrew P, Top Dog, Thanos, Haneseku, Sty Guy Bob, Cooper, Kushal, King Caesar, Stock Wisdom Weekly, John Bergeron, Rebby, CM or OM, Christopher Zazek, Stealth, let's see, CB, Chris Noof. I think I got everybody now. Appreciate you all. Ibrahim, SSA in the house. Thorn Bite, best DJ in town. All right, brothers. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. I need to go to bed, and I need to find out how to get this thing manually out of here.